This is Luke from LT Harris, and I'm here to explain to you about how to put together your new ATM cabinet. This is how it'll come. It'll come shipped. You're going to get these 5 pieces and some other parts that'll go with it. We'll go over each one of these. This is your front face sign. It goes at the top of the cabinet. You're going to get 2 side panels. You're going to get a top, and then this is your front face board. You're also going to get a baggie that has a bunch of parts in it here. It's going to have about 12. It's going to have 12 screws that are this size, small screw here. We'll go over that, and that's for the handle or for the top brackets. You're going to get for the lower. You're going to get 4 screws for there, and then you're also going to get 4 screws that will hold the top in place and tighten everything together. Now, one of the things we want to tell everybody is that this is a 2-person job. We highly recommend that it be 2 people. It just helps to hold everything together. The other thing is, do not use a screw gun or an impact wrench. We highly recommend just using a hand screwdriver. The reason is all of the holes have already been pre-drilled, so they're not having to try and ratchet it in real hard. We're going to get started on this, and we'll go through each piece as we're putting it together. All right, we're going to start with the top piece that has the ATM on it. So you're going to have, we've already got started on this, but you're going to get your brackets that are like this. These come shipped without, they're not attached, and the reason we do that is to keep it from getting scratched up during shipping. So all you're going to do is you're going to put this here. You're going to see that there are screws that come along with your packet here. So I'm going to get them out here. This is the size screw that you're going to use. And all you got to do is just line up the hole. And like I say, once again, we do recommend just using a regular screwdriver and not using a drill gun or anything like that. Now you're going to put these in loose. You're just going to kind of snug it up. You want it so it's kind of not tight, but you want to be able to move it. What you'll do with these is then you're going to do the final adjustment when we put it together. So this will screw in there like that. So you'll want it so that each one of these will move. Just see about like that, where it'll move, but it's not like real floppy. So we'll tighten this one up. All right? Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to put on our front piece. I'm also going to introduce my fine assistant here, Mr. Mark Bagley. He's one of our master craftsmen. So he's here in order to help me to put this together. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your front piece here, and you're going to put your screw in, and what you're going to do, now, when you run this screw, you're going to see the hole. See this hole here? You're going to want to make sure it lines up. Now, if you've got it on a level surface, it should screw right in and get started for you without any problem. You want to make sure that you've got it straight and in line, and that you get these started in that hole. That way, it lines everything up. Once again, do not use a powered screwdriver. We highly recommend that you just use a hand screwdriver. As you can see, these will screw in real nice and easy. So we're going to get started on this, and we're going to move over to the other side, and I'll be right back with you.
Go.
All right, now we're going to do the other side. All we do is just bring the other side over here. We lined it up. Same thing as before. You're going to start these in like this, and you want to make sure that you got the hole there. As you peek around in here, you can see where the hole is. You just get it started, put it in like this here. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to get this other one here lined up. So you see how it's right there. So we want to make sure when that screws in that hits that other hole. As long as you get it going lined up in there. Now, as you can see, we've got a little bit of a gap here. But as we tighten these up, that gap will close right up. The other thing is, once again, now as you get towards the end of this screw, when you run it in the first time, it will get tighter, but it's nothing that you can't handle. So you're going to screw that in, get it kind of snugged up there. Then you're going to do the top one. Once again, do not use a powered screwdriver. Okay? Highly recommend just using a regular screwdriver. The reason is this wood, I mean, it'll hold and it holds great and it's really strong, but a powered screwdriver is easily to strip these out. So you want to just take and snug it up in there nice and tight. Once you get it, you snug it up and it should be good to go. Okay, we're going to put on the top piece now. This is a piece where we went through. We had the brackets. We got these brackets on there. We have them just a little bit loose so that they can be able to get them to move around a little bit like this. On your brackets here, these will also, when they're shipped to you, are going to be kind of loose. Okay, and that way, the whole thing, when you put it together, will snug right up. Try not to bang it up like that. The next thing you want to do is obviously you make sure the ATM sign is up. I've been known to do things upside down once. Okay, sorry about that, a quick change around there, but we wanted to show you the back of how these here slides are. So they're going to be on the side, they're going to be loose like this. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're just going to line these up so that they come in just like this. Once you get all 4 of them in there, the easiest thing to do then is tighten the ones on the sides. Okay, so they'll screw in just like this. I don't know if you want to come in and get a close-up. So you see how that screws in there? Now, these have a little bit of play in. You want these little, there's a little snap on there. So that's there. You just want to make sure that they're kind of lined up there. Taking what you're going to do is just screw these in. Once again, we're not playing Hercules. We just want to have them so that they're tight, but not over tight. Do all of them on each side here. Let me come on over to this side. Like this. Make sure that that's adjusted there. And as you're doing it, if you can have your assistant out on the outside, making sure that they're, if you come over here on this side here, make sure that, see how this side's like this so that it's nice and smooth. That way that'll hold it in place. You want both of the sides like that. And that way when you tighten down your final ones, everything will be nice and straight. Now 99% of the time these things just fall in place and line themselves up. But sometimes you got to just do a little bit of a hold it in place so that it gets a good lineup. We all set over there, Mark? Lined up good? So then what you're going to do is tighten these ones here. Same thing again. You're just going to snug them up there good and tight, but not like crazy tight. If we were a mechanic, we'd probably be saying it's about 15 to 18 foot-pounds. All right, so once these are tightened, you come over, you see here, this hole here? That hole right there, what that does is locks everything into place, okay? They've all been pre-drilled, so it's an easy thing. You just screw the screws in there. We're gonna grab one of them here real quick, and I'm gonna put it in over on this side. Well, this side would probably be easiest. And then, and like I say, they've all been pre-drilled, so they will go in rather easily. And that's what one of them look like. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna finish doing the other 3 and then I'll be right back with you. All right, we're gonna put the top on now. The best way to put the top on is, you see we have these 2 guides right here. So the best way is to start it out back here in the back. Now you may have to spread this a little bit. The other thing is you want to make sure that this is forward a little bit. And what that'll do is help to make sure you're not scuffing up the front of it as we're doing it. And what you do is you just kind of slide this down in place like that. And then just take and push each section back like that. You will receive 4 screws that look like this, okay? Now, they just use a regular Phillips head screwdriver, once again. And here we go. Once you got it in place, you just run your 4 screws like that. Once again, they're all pre-drilled, so it's real easy. Do not use a powered screwdriver. All right, now what we're going to do, Mark, if you can help me, we're going to turn this around and we're going to put the handle on the front. Just like that. Your handle comes like this. This is your regular handle that goes on the front, and it comes with 2 screws. The easiest way to do this is you just slide your screw from the back like that. Then all you got to do is just start it. Then you're going to take the other one, slide it in the back like this, and you screw it in like that. Same sort of thing again. Just snug these up real nice. Now hold it in place. Like that. And you're good to go. Now, for the final part of this, you'll receive what we call buttons, okay? And these buttons have all been stained so that they'll match your cabinet. Now, the buttons go right here. What we recommend is you're also going to get some glue that'll come in the kit. Just put a little dab of Elmer's glue on here, a little wood glue. And all you do then, put a little dab there, put them in place like this, and that wood glue will hold them in place, and it hides all of your, that one's being a little bit of a, there we go, and just press in there. That. And once you press them in place with a little bit of glue, they hold in place there. You also receive, well, that's just it. Just those 4 that go in the front like that, and you're all set. Your cabinet's all together. Now all you got to do is you just pull on the handle. We put sliders on the bottom of it in order so that it'll slide across any, whether it's carpet, linoleum, tile, it'll slide nice and easy across there. It's made so that then all you do is you just slide it over top of your ATM. In the back of these also, I want to point out one of the things that we've done. We've made a small cut back here. This way your cord can run through this section and, you know, in between the molding, because this will run right up against the wall then. Your cord for your ATM and your router and everything can come right through there. So, once again, this is Luke from LT Harris, showing you how to put together your ATM cabinet. Go to our website, The ATM Pro or The ATM Pro, or you can give us a call. Thanks a lot. Have a great